There, this is Sheena, and I tried to call your phone number, but it's just ringing, so I'm not sure if I got the correct information. But I'm trying to get a hold of whoever is in charge with videos or anything that has to do with marketing. Uh, I do see a really good opportunity for us to increase your online presence, and I'm gonna give you some few tips in order for us to actually do that for you. I do see here that you have some Google advertising. This can be something that will go along with your ads, or once you are able to get ranked up around this area, then you won't really have to. So my passion is to be able to help photo booth upcoming photo booth companies in different areas or different cities in the US, in order for us to be able to provide you exposure and help out a lot more customers, right? So as you can see, I have Google up. Google is, of course, the number one search engine all over the world. And when your customers do search for some keywords that are very relevant or very famous, that will help them search you, this pops up, right? So you have usually your advertising here. This is what you call Google Map Pack, which is organic, and then the website exposure, which is organic as well, going down. So this keyword that we're using right now is very one of the most popular photo booth rentals in San Antonio. And of course, as you can see, you have a lot of competition there, but I've ranked some other photo booth companies as well in other areas, so it's not impossible for us to be able to rank you there. So I can see that you're running ads there, so that's good. Our goal is to be able to put you in the very first result page. This is like the hero result section. And if you're familiar with backlinko, this is one of the biggest SEO blog site that of course studies. They do a lot of research in Google, and they've studied a lot of the research results in Google, about 12 million plus, and they have found that 72% of customers, clients, customers or clients, they click onto this area, right? It's like a landing page or the hero section, and the lower you go in the results section, the lower chances of you getting seen or getting selected, getting exposed to your customers. And of course, so much more if you are in page 2 or further. So we want to be here in this section. So sometimes there are cases that the ads will be removed. It just depends. But this right here is going to be your constant, right? And these top 3 are the lucky, and not the luckiest, but they're doing something behind the scenes in order for them to be there. I've ranked that. I've ranked some photo booths before, and it's amazing because you will have a really good amount of increase in your inbound customers, right? So few things that I want to be able to recommend to you to do will be just updating your you have your own, so let me go off of what you have. So having that phone number, that address, that exact company name, your description, same all across the internet, right? Even your hours of operations, you want to be able to update that. And also the photos, you have about 3 if you can add your photo booth company. I know for a fact, you have a lot of photos in stored. So if you have more, load more. If you can bring it up to 100, do that. And the more updated your Google business profile is, the better, right? And of course, your review, make sure if, people, as soon as people, finishes their photos, then ask for them to put a review in your Google. So that will really be helpful. And then another thing will be being cited in the directories where your competition is found. So if affordable photo booth rentals in San Antonio is found in 50 directories, then you have to be found in 50 directories plus more, right? So you want to make sure that you are keeping up with, I know of course ads is very fast, but also it's fast when to come off. If you turn it off, right, you're not going to be there anymore. This one is more of a long term, which means that you are establishing your online presence, your authority, your power in the photo booth realm in San Antonio, right, or industry. So next, another organic part will be, like I said, this part, and this is more of connected to your website. We already know that Pixter, the Knot, those are those Pika Booth, those are the biggest because they're found in other areas as well. And I've seen and competed with them before. It's very possible to, if not beat them here, at least be in page 1. And you're able to beat them here as well. They're not found here. They're more of like more photo booth. Or more of a website update, but you can do both. That is very doable. And so let's go ahead and check on your website itself. So I checked on, so you have wonderful, it's very beautiful. So great job on your website. I love the photos, very classy. You just want to be able to do 2 things, right? Because Google sends its crawler bots 24/7, 7 days a week, and there are 2 things that you want to be aware of, and one being the command content, meaning you have to have at least 1,500 to 2,000 words in your website to play around with. Number 2, the keywords. That is very very important for your customers to find you, right? Photo booth rentals in San Antonio, different variations of that, and I'm going to show you that later on. Currently you have 374 words, so if your competition has 1,500 or 500, you just have to basically outrank them, right? So let's go ahead and go to your competition. They have been established for a while, and I'll talk to you about that later on. But definitely, as in some of these photos, they have embedded some of those keywords that are very important for them to be seen and heard and shown. Those videos and all of that. So we'll go ahead and go behind the scenes so that you can understand a little bit more what I'm talking about. So it's showing here, it looks like your website might have just launched just recently. So I'm going to be discussing this top area right here. It doesn't look like it has anything as of yet. It's still crawling. So if you haven't have had it indexed, so you have to have it done. So UR rating will be your URL rating, like a trust rating, your credibility, like a credit score. DR rating is like your domain rating, your power, the power of your website, your domain. The highest is 100, and both of them have to be relatively the same. And both of these are being impacted by these 3, right? Backlinks will be a shout out of your link in another website or domain saying that craft photo booth rental in San Antonio is the best in San Antonio, or whatever it may be, right? It may be just the whole, business information that we talked about earlier here. Where is it? If this one, or let me see. Your basically the information in your what is that? Your Google business profile. Sorry, got lost there. So yeah, and also the keywords. The keywords, you have at least one. Well, now you lost 3 of them. So if you have removed it, make sure that you just bring it back in there. So I'm seeing that your position is 88, which means that you are probably 6th, 7th, or 8th page of Google results. So you just want to make sure that you work on that by applying what I've mentioned earlier. So volume means that those are the number of searches they have, people have searched this keyword, and this one's keyword difficulty. The higher it is, the harder it is to rank. If it's 0 to 13, 15, it's still okay, but you don't want to be missing to be exposed or be part of that keyword search, right? So let's go to your competition right now. Your competition is found in all over the US. So they have a really powerful website. This is just, San Antonio is just one of them, right? So they have backlinks for San Antonio, their links being found in different domains, and those domains are giving power, authority to the website. So that's basically the reason why they're powerful. They have about 9 organic keywords, which is not a lot. So basically this website is performing more because of the power of their website. And in return, with their efforts, they are getting about 157 traffic in their website. So if you are catering, or your conversion is 50%, or your booking is 50% or more, then just calculate that of how much your average package is, then that's going to be your potential revenue. All right, so let's go ahead and talk about the keywords they are using. They're using photo booth rental in San Antonio. They are in the 4th position, so not 4th page. They are in the 1st page, but in the 4th position right there. And then San Antonio photo booth rental. Of course, we already know that they are ranked 1, so they are in the 1st page. Sometimes this is delayed, but you can see how those keywords can benefit to your advantage. And again, just increasing those, backlinks, and also, making sure that you are increasing the words. So all of the information that I've provided you, make sure that you rewind this so you can apply it to your website. But if you have any questions, let me know. I'm more than happy to help out. Other than that, thank you so much and have a great week. Bye.